Hey, welcome on YouTube family. So today's video is going to be geared towards people who is coming out of AIT and going overseas, more specifically Germany. I know if you're going to Korea, you're gonna have to do some additional step. I think probably one additional step, but it's kind of like the same. So you can still get a little bit of information from this video. The first thing you're going to do is get your command sponsorship, and in getting your command sponsorship you can get that from AKO, which is Army Knowledge Online. Hopefully you already know about that. I knew about that in AIT. You can access a whole lot of other sub pages or sub websites through AKO. So normally the mostly used ones for me is like JKO. So you go there and you also get your medical stuff from the MedPro. So hopefully you're already familiar with AKO. So from AKO now, you're going to access your ACT, which is your Army Career Tracker. And on that, you're going to fill out a DA form 5434, sections 1, 2, 4, and 5. So section 3 is for your sponsor to fill out. So once you fill out sections 1, 2, 4, and 5, you're going to submit that. And once you have submitted, get the information how long it should take for you to get a response, but they usually respond in a timely manner. So once you send that in and they fill their section out, you'll get a message, a welcome message, that the person, your sponsor, introducing themselves and telling you like what to expect, and just an introductory letter. Also, the sponsor is usually of the same rank or in the same position. If you have family, they usually have family, same gender, and so the same rank or above and same position with you. So your sponsor pretty much is your guide of your duty station. So they'll help you out with your in-processing, guide you around posts, and give you any little information that you'll need during your in-processing time. So after you've done your command sponsorship, the next thing you're going to want to do is do your no-fee passport. So first you're gonna have to ensure that your family is enrolling there. So once your family is enrolling theirs, then you don't have any additional step to do. All you need to do for the passport now is the medical screening, the EFMP screening. You're gonna have to do that. You're gonna fill out a DA form 4787, blocks 3 to 17A. So you're gonna fill that out. You're gonna take it to the clinic I was on for you said. So you're gonna take it to McDonald's and have a medical professional fill out their section, right? And then they'll get that back to you. It's kind of a process. So as soon as you can get this done, because what the problem that I had was I was in a position where I was worried about me leaving my family and Fort Eustis because I was told that actually I wasn't. How it was is that they were like, follow your chain of command, and I went to my drill sergeants to help me out with getting this thing done. They have the forms posted in the company. It should be there somewhere on the information board that they have. They have them there. So I did the forms, get them filled out and all of that. But waiting on the drill sergeants to get stuff done, it tends to take a longer time than if you try to get it done yourself. So I would go to them first, and then if it's taking too long, then that's what I did. So, and that's how I was able to travel with my family. And thanks to COVID, that bought me some time. So my family was able to travel with me to get their passport in time. So this, I think, is like the longest step to get the passport. So under your no fee passport, there's like about 2 forms you need to fill out. I've mentioned one, the DA form 4787, and also the DA form 5121. So you need to fill that out. That's gonna have to be signed by your S1. As you go along, as you're doing this process, you'll get help and get guided in the direction that you need to go. So you just need to get the ball rolling because this takes a little bit of time, and once you have that free time, because for me there was a downtime pretty much. Don't wait until after graduation. You're gonna have 4-day weekends coming up. So when you have your 4-day weekends, you use those time to get stuff done. So if your family is not enrolling theirs, how do you know that they're enrolling theirs? If they have an ID card, that simply means that they're enrolling theirs. So if they have a DOD ID card, they're enrolling theirs. But if they do not have an ID card or they're not enrolling theirs, you're gonna have to get another form done, or another set of forms done. So you're gonna have to fill out the 1172-2 form, and you're gonna have to fill out the 2792 form. That is if you have family with special needs, right? So again, you're gonna have to fill out the 1172 form -2 and the DD form 2792. So after all your forms, all these forms that I've mentioned before have been completed and signed by all the parties, like the medical officers or whoever needs to sign them, you need to now go and apply for your no-fee passport at the passport office. The next step that you need to do is that you and your spouse need to do the level 1 anti-terrorism certificate. So this you can find in JKO. I'm gonna post the link below where I got all these information and these documents, so you'll have samples of these documents, and you won't have to be running around trying to find all these documents. Yeah, so the very most important thing is to ensure that your family is enrolling there. If your family is not enrolling theirs, you won't be able to get no fee passport for them, and then you need to get the no fee passport sorted out as soon as possible. You're gonna need that in order for your family to travel with you and get command sponsorship. So yeah, for me, moving or leaving from AIT to Germany, that was like the most complicated step to get done. And this is the point where you have to be somewhat self-reliant, because if I don't know how your drill sergeants are, how busy they are, but mine were busy at the time. And yes, so I had to take the initiative to get some stuff done for myself. So this information is to help you guys out in order that you need to get this done for yourself, so it's not as stressing at the end when you're trying to leave with your family and have to hear that you gotta leave your family wherever they are, probably by themselves on Fort Eustis, because you have moved them there. Yeah, so yeah, these are the steps, and remember, like, share, subscribe, and see you next time. Oh. One thing that I forgot to mention, if a family is not in theirs, then chances are they are not on your orders. If your family is not on your orders, then you won't be able to travel with them unless you are gonna pay that expense for them to travel with you. And that's the whole point for the no fee passport, for you to not having to pay that cost for them to travel with you. The government will pay that. So before anything, you have to ensure that they are on your orders, and chances are if they're not in theirs, they might not be on your orders. So if the case that they're not on your orders, you would have to enroll them in theirs and get your orders amended with these family members on your orders.